SEC basketball. We have heard it talked about, Austin, a lot, that Auburn basketball, but SEC basketball this year, every prognosticator is saying is the best conference thus far when you look at it top to bottom. There are projections for 12, and I said that right, folks, 12 SEC basketball teams making postseason play into March Madness. And that's outlandish, Austin. Like that should not be happening for anybody in my mind on a regular basis, but just it's shocking to hear SEC 12 teams potentially are expected to make March Madness. What does this mean for Auburn? Like what does this mean for their path to a regular season, a conference tournament title, and all of the above? What does this mean for Auburn?
Well, first and foremost, it means it's going to be a bloodbath every week. Like there are no off weeks. Missouri didn't win a conference game last year. I thought the broadcast, it was hilarious that they talked about they haven't won a conference game in 600 something days. And they still were a formidable opponent for Auburn. More than half of their non-conference schedule was. It's just the way this league has been. And I thought Bruce Pearl's done a really good job commending the league for taking basketball more seriously. Now, I'm going to tell you, I think Auburn has a lot to do with that because they started taking basketball more seriously, and that led to another in-state school saying, well, we're going to take basketball more seriously because we're not going to let those Cal people get ahead of us. And then the rest of the conference stepped up. And so I think that that it's proof of that for one, but also that you have to take care of home court first and foremost. And Auburn has the best college basketball atmosphere in the country at inside Neville Arena, but they will need to take care of home court advantage, win their home games, and then take what you can get on the road because it's not going to be easy to win anywhere in this league. And so I will be very interested to see who comes out of this league as a regular season champion and how many losses they have, because it could be quite a few and it still be a very good team.
Yeah, I think you should prepare yourself for Auburn to lose a few, as should every SEC team. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Austin, you and I did a quick preview a couple episodes ago of what we thought would be a win-loss opportunity for Auburn. You came away with, I think, 4 losses when we just went through the schedule. I came away with 5. That's been the trend this year, where I usually pick like one more loss than you or things like that. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I'm the eternal optimist. I also know what games I'm going to. So,
oh, that's the real trick right here. But hey, folks, now for your betting odds, just know when Austin's going to the game.
There's 2 more right now, so I'm definitely not announcing those. But
final thing I want to ask you. And like I said, you predicted 4 losses. I predicted 5 when we were previewing SEC basketball. Has anything changed with this last week that makes you want to raise or lower your 4 SEC losses for Auburn?
Nothing drastic. If it was, it'd go down probably to 5, 1 more, just because of the league, just because of the competitiveness of the league, and that you just never know. Now I don't know who. I don't even remember who I said the 4 were way back when. But I think that there is something about this league that you could, if you're not ready, you could get bit at any moment. Thankfully, I think Auburn's coaching staff is incredibly talented, incredibly efficient, and well prepared. Has this team well prepared that won't be the case very often. But I still think 4 to 5. You and I are on it as of right now.
Where I'm at in that with my 5 predicted, I am not ready to move that. Definitely not going to move it up right now. I think 5 is pretty solid in terms of a prediction. If we get out of this road trip unscathed, you might see me pushing down and saying only 4. But things are going to change. That's just how we're feeling at the moment. It might be a fun kind of thing for us to catch up on each week to see where we stand in our feelings of what our early predictions were on SEC results for Auburn basketball. But folks, saddle up. It's going to be fun. If y'all thought non-conference was fun, SEC basketball is going to be even more fun.